Yo, what's up, everybody? Today I'm at MIT and I'm going to be asking students if they'd like to be interviewed to talk about the school. Uh, I'm filming this right after I just left UMass Boston, and when I got back to the car, I got hit with a $75 parking ticket, which is pretty whack. But I will see y'all in a bit. Yo, introduce yourself to the vlog. What's your name?
My name's Christian.
What year are you?
I'm a freshman,
And what do you study?
mechanical engineer.
How's your experience at MIT been so far?
It's been great. It's been great. Surprisingly decent work-life balance for everything I've heard about it. And the classes are genuinely interesting. I came in, I'm actually able to take courses that I've wanted to. Yeah, it's been manageable but very engaging.
How would you describe the school to somebody who's never been here before?
Um, I'd say it's definitely super collaborative, like way more than I thought it'd be. You're never really like stuck alone on anything, which makes everything a lot more approachable. It makes things a lot, honestly, more fun to engage with. Yeah, it's a great time. You're in Boston as well, which is an amazing city.
If somebody was visiting for one day, what would be your top recommendations for them to experience while they're out here?
Top recommendation, MIT. What's over here? There's so many tourists here all the time, and I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. Yeah, there are a lot of dorms. Honestly, the dorm culture is, if you're actually considering going, the dorm culture is so diverse. Like every dorm has a very distinct like feel and vibe to it. So I definitely would recommend if you're thinking of going here to check out different dorms, because I feel there's definitely going to be at least one that you could really vibe with. And MIT students tend to be pretty pretty willing to always like have conversations, to interact with new people. So
And if you could give somebody a piece of general life advice, what would you recommend?
just do what you like doing. Don't try and force shit, especially with resumes. Like I've heard so many people like try and force resume stuff. Just do what you like doing. You're gonna do it better if you do what you enjoy. I tell everyone that. I tell my brother that. So do that.
Awesome. Yo, introduce yourselves to the vlog. What are your names?
Okay, hi, I'm Anika Bokhill.
I'm Shigan Sang.
What year are y'all?
I'm a junior.
I'm also a junior.
And what do y'all study?
I'm studying 614, which is computer science, data science, and economics.
And my major's called 6-3, and it's computer science and engineering.
How have y'all's experience at MIT been so far?
I think it's been a really good experience. I feel like being a junior means that I've gotten pretty used to the workload. And also both of us are in a sorority here, which is Greek life, and that's a pretty big part of like the MIT experience. So there's like a very big work hard, play hard culture that I really like.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty nice. I think I found a really good group of friends my freshman year, so it's made like the work and everything else easier. And I feel like MIT is very collaborative, so everything you do with other people, which makes the work seem not as bad.
How would y'all describe the school to somebody who's never been here before?
Yeah, so like we kind of said, it's like very work hard, play hard. It's very collaborative. I think everybody kind of has their own like spike in terms of like what they're really interested in, and they go really deep into that passion, which is really cool. So you'll find people that are kind of like-minded but also have a variety of interests.
Yeah, like Anika said, I think the school is not that big. We have 1,000 people per year, and so it's really easy to find like a group of people that you vibe well with. And so I think the school has a lot of different social groups, and everyone kind of finds their place in their community here.
If somebody was visiting for a day, what would be your top recommendations for them to experience while they're out here?
She can definitely answer this better because she gives tours. You can say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a tour. I would definitely, honestly, like when it's nice out, like walking across the bridge. There's like, it's called the Harvard Bridge, but it's the bridge that connects like Cambridge and MIT. And when it's nice out, there's always like boats or like kayaks like out on the river, and you get a really nice view, especially during like sunset time. It's really nice just to walk across.
And if you could give somebody a piece of general life advice, what would you tell them?
Ooh, okay. I would just say, like, don't be afraid to be bold, in terms of, like, if you feel like you're really passionate about something but you're kind of scared to dive deep into it, like, just don't give up, be bold, like go crazy kind of with whatever passion that you want to do because it's going to pay off. Yeah.
My biggest piece of advice would be don't be afraid to ask for help. I think it can be scary, especially if you're at a new school and you don't know a lot of people, but everyone honestly loves giving help and like seeming like they know what they're doing. So asking for help is never the wrong move.
Awesome. Yo, introduce yourself to the vlog. What's your name?
I'm David.
What year are you?
I'm a first year.
And what do you study?
I'm going to study chemical engineering.
How's the experience at MIT been so far?
Ooh, it's been rough. It's been I knew it was going to be hard, but like it's a lot more demanding than I've ever done anything in my life. But we're here. We're here and we're good. Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still thriving.
How would you describe the school to somebody who's never been here before?
Difficult, but you learn so much. Like I feel like I'm challenged every single day, but in like the best way possible, because I've never felt like the dumbest person in the room until I came here, but everyone around you teaches you and then you get better, so you're never discouraged or anything, and that's something that I've learned from being here. Yeah.
If somebody was visiting for a day, what would be your top recommendations for them to experience while they're out here?
Ooh, come to the Stud, which is where I am right now. It's super chill, and then you get boba, except I'm super broke because of it. But yeah, just kind of relax. I feel like if you come here, because whenever people come here, they always just try to do as much as they can, and they forget to relax. So yeah, as I'm saying that while I'm studying, but like we're not gonna talk about that.
And if you could give somebody out there a piece of general life advice, what would you tell them?
Don't stress too much. It's gonna be okay. Which like I don't have any credibility, but like just trust me. Yeah.
Yo, introduce yourself to the vlog. What's your name?
I'm Mark.
What year are you?
I'm a third year at MIT.
Word. And what do you study?
I'm 6'9", so that's computer science and neuroscience.
How's the experience at MIT been so far?
It's been good. It's definitely really, really difficult. I think the best thing about MIT is because it's so difficult, you just trauma bond with everyone. So, it's a difficult school. It's one of those top schools, but you get a lot out of it just by the people you meet and the close friendships you build as a result.
How would you describe the school to somebody who's never been here before?
Very open-minded. I think it's very diverse as well. You see people from all types of perspectives, all walks of life. And I think just the value that brings to someone's, overall growth as a person is immeasurable. I'd say the person I am 2 years ago is very different from the person I am today just because of the people I surround myself with.
If somebody was visiting for a day, what would be your top recommendations for them to experience while they're out here?
I'd honestly recommend the MIT tunnels. So MIT just has a set of tunnels, and one of them has just a set of graffiti and paintings all over the place. And I know, if you use an app, they just turn into VR and AR models. So I definitely recommend that. I think it's probably the coolest place on campus. Also kind of secretive, so not a lot of people actually see it. So that's what I'd recommend.
And if you could give somebody a piece of general life advice, what would you tell them?
I'd say best advice is just go out and explore, honestly. And I came to MIT thinking I knew what I was going to do after I graduate, and now I'm just a complete mess, and I don't know at all what I'm going to be doing in 2 years. So honestly, just explore your options. That's the best thing about MIT. There's so many different opportunities in so many different classes. Just go out there, explore, and have fun with it.
Yo, introduce yourself to the vlog. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Kevin.
What year are you?
I'm a first year master's student, but I just finished undergrad here.
Word. And what are you studying?
Computer science.
Word. How's the experience at MIT been so far?
It's been alright, it's tiring, but it's fun. I would say definitely the grad student side of things is very different because the grad population is so much bigger, so it's different resource pools and stuff like that.
Oh, hold up. I think we're still recording.
Okay. Yeah, but it's chill. It's nice. I mean, personally, I like Boston, so it's cool. I'm from SoCal, so the weather's different. It's nice experiencing new things like that. So, yep.
How would you describe the school to somebody who's never been here before?
High pressure, but fun. I would say that it's a ton of work, and it gets stressful, but I think everyone sort of finds their pocket and figures out like what works for them and what they enjoy, and so they sort of fall into like the flow of things. So it's nice. I mean, people say like the classic thing is like getting an education here is like drinking from a fire hose because it's just so overwhelming. But I mean, I feel like even if it's drinking from fire hose, you're getting hydrated. Like there's some good parts that come out of it. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like sort of any other college. You get through it. You do the best you can, and then try to enjoy yourself. Yeah.
If somebody was visiting for a day, what would be your top recommendations for them to experience while they're out here?
Yeah. So, I mean, first of all, the student center, which is right there. It was nicer before. They just renovated it, so it kind of looks like shit now. But it is what it is. But it's still a cool place to look. I feel like it has a lot of history. I personally like the field over there, Briggs Field, because I feel like with Cambridge and Boston, it's more like urban. So you rarely have these like big wide open spaces where you can just see around you without like buildings in the way. So it's really nice at sunset, like right now, because you can just see like 360-degree view. So yeah, those two places. And then honestly, MIT is not that big. You can just walk across in like 15 minutes. So I would just say take the whole 15-minute walk and just look at everything. Because yeah, it really is pretty small. So you can kind of take in everything. Yep.
And if you could give somebody a piece of general life advice, what would you tell them?
So this piece of advice was something that someone told to me when I was a freshman, but just send it. Like, that's literally it. I feel like that sort of changed my perception of things in freshman year. I mean, it sounds stupid, but like, I feel like I was nervous about like trying things and doing things, but like most of the time it's not that deep. So just send it, try something, and you never know what you might get out of it. So yeah, it's cool.
And that is all. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really look forward to what's next. And until next time, peace.